This plays 2 to 8 players and takes about 45 to 75 minutes to play, and this is a strategy game where players are going to be playing as asymmetrical characters, which each start with their own unique starter moves, and players are going to be moving around on a board that's randomly set up at the start of the game, and the board has all sorts of paths that players have to follow as they move around the board. So not only do they have certain movement restrictions based on their character, but they also can only move according to the available paths that are out on the board. Tiles are also put randomly around the outside of the board, and some of these are going to be power cores, which are used to win the game, and the first player to get 3 of those wins the game. But instead of going for the core, you could also go for an ability tile, which doesn't help you win the game, but it does give you an edge for your future turns. And on a player's turn, they can perform 2 actions out of 4 different options, and the first is to move on the board following their movement restrictions, teleport back to the start of the board in the center, or to draw a card. And the cards in this game can grant you some special actions or abilities which can help you move further across the board, but they come with their own movement restriction that must be met, or they could be some take that cards which help you eliminate your opponents and send them back to the start of the board. Or instead you can place a new tile onto the board, which is going to change the way that those paths connect, and you can create new connections and help you move around a little better or to hinder your opponent's movement. But you'll want to be careful with which tiles you move onto, because if a stack ever reaches 4 tiles, then all those tiles are discarded and any player on that space is going to get moved back to the start of the game. And the game continues like this until a player collects 3 cores, and the first player to do that wins the game. And of course you can find links to this and all the other campaigns in the description below.